was involved in a car accident where I had a 2% chance of survival. I was in a coma for almost a week. I experienced an out-of-body experience. I met, because I never met her in the physical form, I met my great-grandmother, and she was there with a few of our family members that had passed away. Recently, I've been coming across a lot of videos like speaking about supernatural experiences. I know my purpose in life is I've been through a lot, and it's a lot of like spiritual things. So what I do know is whatever I would have experienced, I cannot go to my grave with it. So whether I look crazy or not, I have to speak my truth. Now, I watched this one video last night, and I keep telling people when it comes to my coma experience, like one thing that I told people scared me the most before I went into that car accident, I didn't believe in God. And as a result of that, all I experienced was void. Like it was as if I was in a world all by myself. So people, like sometimes I have conversations with people and they would see me, they would speak to me, and then out of nowhere, like I talking to them, and then they're just seeing straight through me like I'm not even there, and I'm like, literally I would be screaming to the top of my lungs, and they just, I was completely ignored. It was as if I was in a world all by myself. So this video, what I watched, and it brought me to tears, because what I'm gonna play that video, and I'm going to figure out a way how to stick, and I'm starting to get teary, how I'm gonna stick this video onto that. But anyways, I'm gonna just play it. But what I want to say is that whilst I was in this coma, I didn't know that I was in a coma. What I did know is that I needed to try and reach someone. I needed to talk to someone. I needed someone to help me, to come get me. I didn't want to be there. And I kept trying to call home. Any chance I got by a phone, I was calling home with just the phone ringing, just I wanted to talk to anyone. And no one would pick up the phone. I was crying so much because I was so lonely. But anyways, check out this video. Even though this happened like that, do not disbelieve what this man is saying, because that is so real, especially when you're in a world by yourself.
You that Adrian got killed last night. His cousin shot him and killed him in the middle of the street. And I was just stunned. And she said, he had been by here looking for you.
Looking for you.
I need to see Mike.
And I saw death on him. My grandmother could actually see spirits, and my mom and grandmother could see death on a person before death collected their spirit. She did not want our paths to cross because she saw the spirit of death on him so strong that she knew there was nothing she could do to turn back the tide. It was collection time, and he was definitely going to die soon.
I didn't want you anywhere near.
So I was like, well, Mom, maybe I could have helped change his path. Maybe. She was like, no, there was nothing you could have done. She said the spirit was on him too strong and his time was up. I go back to my apartment in Santa Monica, and I'm really disturbed over the whole thing. I sat in disbelief for a long time and just kept rehearsing in my head, what if I had seen him? What if things had been different? And I called my girlfriend over, and we have dinner. This is the following evening. We have dinner, we're sitting there having dinner. Just as we start dinner, my phone rings. And my girlfriend answers the phone.
Hello?
All the color went out of her face. And I knew something was wrong. I'm like, what's wrong? And she's stunned. She says a collect call from Adrian. I knew something was wrong. And she's stunned. She says a collect call from Adrian. Come on, that's one of my brothers, that's one of my boys playing. This is not the time to play around like that, because I'm really upset about it. So I take the phone and I say, hello? The voice on the other side of the phone was the voice I knew all of my life from childhood. This was my friend Adrian.
Mike! Mike!
He called me Mike. 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 There's only 3 or 4 people in my life that call me Mike because I hate being called that. And right off the bat, I knew his voice. It was him.
Adrian?
And he said, help me. Help me.
Help me!
You know how to help me.
Mike! Adrian!
And I was like, Adrian, where are you? He said, they're trying to take me inside. I ran away, help me. You gotta help me right now before they get back. Then I can hear all these voices screaming at him for being on the phone. I could hear something.